This hour of McGraw was presented by Collier and Thompson Kitchen and Bath. Visit them today at collierandthompson.com. Now, live from Studio 550, this is The McGraw Show on KTRS.
Our next guest comes from one of the great St. Louis families, and she and her 4 sisters are just tremendous people, along with mom and dad. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Missey Kelley, live in studio on KTRS Radio and KTRS TV.
Hi, McGraw.
How you doing?
Good.
How's mom and dad doing?
They are awesome.
How are the sisters doing?
They're really good.
Good. Tell everybody, tell all your sisters and your mom and your dad I said hi.
I'll do it.
All right. Now, rumor has it there's a big shindig going on downtown this weekend.
There is. On Saturday, there is a downtown living tour, which is you get to tour 10 different homes, and you get to go into condominiums, 2-bedroom condominiums, penthouse condominiums, as well as apartments.
So these are all condos and lofts and everything.
Condos and lofts, so
Right.
rental property as well as condominiums, and they're properties that are currently owned. There are a few that are, either for sale or rent, but most of them have owners in them.
Right. Okay. And this is an idea to just sort of show off downtown living.
It is.
Where do we go to get more information, and how do we get tickets?
You can go to downtownstl.org to get tickets in advance. They're
Okay.
$14. If you go the day of the event, the tickets are $20. And you register for the event at the new Art St. Louis location,
Where's that?
which is on Pine Street.
Okay.
It's at 200 North, or it's at Pine Street in the Park Pacific building.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Which
Yeah.
is the beautiful lobby. Go into that
gorgeous.
lobby. The lobby
Absolutely
is worth
gorgeous.
just going into. Check it out. Yeah. There's that new restaurant there.
In the Park Pacific.
In the Park Pacific, and Kat Neville just talked about it. Is it Normal? Or is it called Normal or something? Anyway, there's a new good restaurant right in there, so you can actually go there. All
And
right.
there's an after party actually at the Alumni STL restaurant that just opened last week.
That's
It
the one
is
I'm talking about.
fabulous.
That's the
In
one I'm
Park-
talking about.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
in the Park
okay.
Pacific building.
All right.
And it's fabulous. And that's where we're going to have the after party.
Interesting. Now, how come no one asked me for my condo to be on the house tour?
Well, we have you on the short list for next year, McGraw.
Aha.
Uh-huh.
All right, fair enough. Now, is there a shuttle that will take us around to the different spots?
Yes. So this is a self-guided tour. There will be a shuttle that will take you around to all the different places, but there are most of them are on the Washington corridor. We do have a location at the Point 400 building, which is near the ballpark.
Right.
One of them is at the Laurel, which is in the MX district.
Right.
And then the Syndicate, which is where Culinaria is.
Right.
That's just 3 of the locations, just to kind of give you an idea of the different locations and where they are.
Right. And actually, I've done everyone's done these house tours. And whether you just want to go and gawk and look and see what somebody's done, it's fun. And maybe even if you've been thinking about moving downtown or just want to sort of see what's going on, there's a whole lot of stuff going on downtown.
Yeah, when we first started this, we had a lot of people that came down there just out of curiosity, like what's downtown living like. And now most of the people that come down there are truly interested in it and are feeling out kind of what their options are.
The market's clearly coming back downtown.
It is.
But even, let me say this, Missey Kelley, even when the market was down, people were still moving downtown, and the rents were through the roof downtown.
It's really amazing. We have added 500 residents every year, despite the major fluctuations in the housing market.
Right.
I mean, there was the big boom in 2005 and 2006, and then the crash in 2007 and 2008, and it kind of shifted a little bit from purchasing to renting, but it has not stopped people from moving down there. It's really become a neighborhood and a community.
When I bought down there, I didn't want to buy. I wanted to rent, but it was too expensive to rent.
Yeah.
So I ended up buying, and I'm really glad I did. So there you go. What's your official title?
I am the Senior Director of Communications and Community Development at the Partnership for Downtown St. Louis.
That is a great title.
It's very long.
That's better. That's better than any title your crazy brother has.
Oh, I have a brother. That's right.
Oh, yeah, you forgot.
You didn't mention that at the beginning.
Well, who really pays attention to what your brother
the
says?
boys. I mean, nobody cares about that.
He's a terrible poker player. That's for sure. We know that. Missey Kelley, where do we have to go? What do we have to do for this weekend?
So go to downtownstl.org to purchase tickets in advance for $14.
Right.
Otherwise, just head on down to registration at the Art St. Louis in the new Park Pacific building on Pine Street.
Right. Okay. So what time does it start?
It starts at noon and it goes until 6 p.m.
And what's great is you can walk to some of these locations. You can bus.
Yeah.
You can stop off at Caruso's, have some food, sort of enjoy downtown.
Yes.
All right. Anything else I need to know?
Not really,
Should
McGraw.
I tell people what your mother told me she would do to me?
That is the best story ever. If you ever run into McGraw at a bar, ask him, what did Mrs. Kelley say she was going to do to you?
If I called back.
Yeah, exactly.
If I called back, because your parents were on our all-star travel trip to Normandy and up to the Seine River.
It was quite a trip for the Kelley family.
It was quite a trip for the Kelley
for
family.
those of us that were back here, as well as those of them over there.
But everybody's safe and sound and doing well.
We are good.
You're always welcome on the show, Missy Kelley.
Thank you very much, McGraw.
Back in a moment, Big 550 KTRS.
At Advance Auto Parts, getting oil and